I don't get it.
Podcast. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 139. Just
You guys,
so everyone knows.
what number episode are we going to go up to?
You keep asking this. I don't
Hey, you
know.
asked that last
It's
time.
so wacky to think that like we can go into this like 8 years.
You know what's weird is I do see a day. It's hard to, because, you know, it's not like we do this once a week, right?
Yeah,
so it's not like a massive life commitment. So I could see
That's
you having
why-
kids and us
exactly.
talking about it.
Yeah.
I'll probably still die single on this. So
Stop that.
You know, it's okay. I'm repping for the community.
We'll all just be fairy godmothers to Ashley's children.
Okay, well, you guys, I think that what's the only disappointing thing about having so many episodes is that there's so many good ones buried in there, and then like a new listener would be like, I don't know, I'm going to scroll through all of these and try to figure out which ones I really want to listen to.
I like to think of these as oral mementos from our life story, you know, our life experiences. And, you know, one day when all three of us really blow up and we have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, people will go back to episode 1 and they'll recall it in our 2020. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
What voice is that?
Is that your try to be Barbara Walters
it's
voice?
Moira from Schitt's Creek.
And welcome to 2020.
Lauren, you're very good at that, but it's more
Lauren,
like
you're
the
so good at
SNL
voices.
impression.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Do it.
What do you mean, what's her name?
What's who did the Barbara Walters impression on?
Oh, shit.
Kristen
Who was-
Wiig?
No,
No.
it was before her time.
Was it Amy Poehler? Did Amy Poehler do it?
Amy Poehler's so fucking
Hello,
funny.
I'm Barbara Walters, and welcome to 2020. It's like all about the breath. It's all
So
about the
good.
breath.
I wanted to be the next Barbara Walters. I loved Barbara.
Well,
is that weird?
I didn't love Barbara's
I loved her more than Diane.
I don't. They neither one
Oh,
of them
me
were
too.
ever my really.
Yeah.
I don't even know
absolutely.
who like my favorite would be.
Katie,
I like the way
didn't
you know
Katie.
why
I love Robin Roberts. She's probably my number one.
You
She's
know
such a good interview.
Why I like Barbara because she's so sassy.
Who?
Like you know
Barbara.
that Barbara is like the sassiest
She's
diva
the
ever.
sassiest. She did some questionable stuff though.
When? What?
When she interviewed Ricky Martin and he wasn't out yet. I'll never forget. Cause
What?
Ricky Martin in my household, my mom was like obsessed with Ricky.
You have
So-
those like Catholic candles next to a picture of him.
1000%. Like my mom loves Ricky Martin. Fun fact for all you guys that didn't know, Ricky Martin was actually a part of a Latin boy band
Menudo.
called the Menudo. Yeah,
Yeah,
the Menudo.
Menudo.
Say that?
Menudo.
How did you know? God,
Everybody knows
you,
Menudo.
What? You guys are fucking band fucking experts. How in the actual fuck did you know that? No, and not everyone knows that. I hate when you and Ashley do that.
I didn't say that.
You guys know such deep cut pop facts that it's crazy.
I don't know. I that's kind of just like, oh, Joey McIntyre was in a boy band.
I want
called
to
New
punch
Kids on
you in the
Block.
face that you knew that. I thought it was so cool,
sorry.
imparting new information.
That's funny.
Anyways, my mom was obsessed with Ricky. So when Ricky came out, it was a very sad day for my mother.
So, but wait, did Barbara Walters say, "Are you out? Are you gay?" And that blew up a spot?
I don't want to I want to paraphrase because I don't know exactly what she said, but I know that she kind of put him on the spot about his sexuality, which you know is like a no-no these days. So yeah,
But it made quite a headline.
it made quite a headline for Mrs. Bob's. Anyways, I got a burp.
She peed.
Up on the mat, the new mat, and I just bought.
She peed on the new mat.
Yeah.
We're talking about Lois now, everyone.
Sorry, we're talking about Lois and her urinating problem.
I know that
she
I
loves
should've
bath
let her out. I
mats.
knew I needed to let her out.
Ash, why is she potty trained?
She was potty trained.
What happened?
Until she found bath mats.
and she got nervous.
Ashley,
or something?
that
sure
new
what's
one
going
you
on.
just put down.
Yes.
Ashley, you're an
You should
influencer.
do something.
Get a dog trainer in here.
Okay. So, come here. You're very cute.
She's just gonna be.
She's just gonna get up and run around and get
and she's gonna
Lois
grab
all the
her
time.
and then have her sit back down with her. I know my fucking sister, and that's exactly what
That's
she's doing right now.
I love her.
Guys, this is so refreshing. We haven't had a ramble in a while, and like
know.
I just
So
it's a lot.
This is Lois, and she does need a trainer, and I don't know what to do because I want her to be trained. I think what I want to do is when Jared and I are on our honeymoon, we can like have my mom.
Leave her at a doggy boot camp
Okay,
and then pick
yeah,
her
put
up
her in a
perfect.
Put her in a
Okay,
doggy boot
so
camp.
here's the thing. I would have
no
done that.
guilt
I was
about
gonna do
scolding
that, and
her.
I feel so much guilt about that.
No.
Aw.
No,
You have a
so
good
much
heart.
guilt.
No,
You
I would
guys-
feel guilty
She'd be
too.
like, "Where'd my mom and dad go?" Lauren, you are all about dogs in personification, and like the second they talk to you, you can't handle yourself. So she's gonna be like, "Where my mom and dad? Where my mom and dad?"
Well, she's going to say that either way. You're not bringing
Not
her.
if she went to like a daycare center to get trained, where I drop her off and pick her up.
She's very cute.
Yeah.
God, she's cute.
I just think if she was potty trained, you would be so much less stressed.
I know, it's so true.
She
Because
wouldn't
now we have to
bark at the
worry
neighbors.
about-
She wouldn't pee
She's
on your
been
new
a lot
stuff.
better about the neighbors, though, as soon as Gergie's gone. She doesn't go the,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Gergie gone, great tangent. A lot of people have been sliding in the DMs, and they want to know what it's like living alone. And Ash, they want to know what you think as well.
I feel like it hasn't hit me yet.
Jared and I don't know what it's like yet either, because we still are. This place is. We're still trying to sell it and make it our own.
Sell it?
Settle it.
Oh.
Make it our home.
Just had a mini heart attack.
Yeah, so I feel like I haven't really settled yet. I feel like I've lived alone before, kind of. If nothing freaks me out, sometimes I sleep with the lights on.
Wait, Lauren, nothing freaks me
Do
out.
you think that can you still watch Forensic Files?
No.
At night?
Told
No?
you.
We fall asleep to Beauty Guru.
I told you I can't watch it on my own. Can we just rewind for a sec?
I just said
Nothing freaks me out. I sleep with the lights on sometimes. Lauren, that's bad.
Just like the hallway. Like, I put the hallway light on because sometimes if I turn it off, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll be like, oh, there's someone 100%
Wait.
standing there.
Is this weird to
You're
say
watching
that
too
sometimes
much true crime.
I think it's scarier if the light is on?
I agree. No,
Because-
actually, I was thinking that in my head because then you see like shadows.
Yeah, and then you're like, you can see the dead people from the Sixth
don't
Sense.
freak me
you know?
out
The
right
dead people
now.
for the Sixth Sense is such a good movie.
So good.
I guess you're right because like how
Yeah.
scary it would be for just like someone to like
To see it in the
emerge
light
in the
might
light.
be way scarier.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Turn the fucking light off. That's terrifying.
No, all the lights are gonna be on tonight. All of them now.
At least you have Gergie. If you didn't have Gergie, then I'd be scared.
Absolutely. I'm like, if he makes one little, and then I'm like, okay, well now we can investigate. But if he's not doing it, no one is
I
there.
need to get
See,
a dog. A dog
Lauren,
will make me so happy.
That's
Yeah.
why I'd always, when Jared wouldn't be here, I'd want you
need
to leave
Gergie.
the dogs
Yeah.
because, like, that's
you get
super
scared.
scary to be like in
Yeah.
anywhere that's more of like. If it's a studio like Naz's, like you don't really have to worry. You can kind of like see everything.
But actually, it's scarier because there's one way in, one way out, right? Like
If he's
you have,
locking the
you
door.
guys have multiple doors, multiple windows.
Lauren
If
doesn't
someone,
have multiple.
yeah,
one.
she, no,
I have
she's
a balcony.
got
I
windows.
can jump
Got a
off the balcony.
That's good.
If someone comes in to kill me, I'm dead. Like I have one window, one door. That's it. Take me.
I think about it almost
As
every
I
night.
am.
I'm like, okay, grab Gergie because I'd rather, him be okay than anything. I was like, I can't leave him behind. By now, you guys probably know that you need to take a multivitamin a day to ensure that you're getting enough nutrients in your diet and which ones you're probably already getting enough of from your diet. So this is why you guys should all be on Ritual because Ritual is an obsessively researched multivitamin designed for women by women. And men and women are so different biologically and we need different kind of vitamins than a man. And this is for you women out there. Ritual contains 9 nutrients that are difficult to get enough of every day, even on a healthy diet. And instead of taking a handful of 5 to 8 vitamins, Ritual makes it easy in just 2 capsules a day. And you can order them online at ritual.com for around $1 a day. Isn't that nuts? $1 a day will make you feel 1,000,000 times better. Ritual is vegan certified, sugar-free, non-GMO, gluten and allergy-free. No wonder Vogue and New York Times and CNN and Forbes have all taken notice. It's a revolutionary capsule technology that combines 9 oily and dry ingredients into a single pill, including vitamin E, vegan omega-3 from algae, iron, magnesium, folate, vitamin K2, and vitamin B12. So Ritual's capsules have a no nausea design. That's why I love Ritual because it makes me not nauseous. And the last thing you want in the morning after you take your vitamins is to feel yucky and nauseous all day. So they're gentle on an empty stomach, which is amazing. And there's a mint tab in every bottle to help mask any fishy aftertaste. Ritual search the globe for the best suppliers and is transparent about where they source their ingredients. And if you want to know more, you can find everything on their website. Ritual is easy, all in one, everything I want. That's why Ritual is the daily multivitamin I choose. So I like Ritual because it doesn't make me feel nauseous, and I get everything I need in 2 pills a day for only $1 a day. So I think you guys should try Ritual today because you'll get an exclusive offer for 10% off your first 3 months. That's crazy. You'll be feeling good for 3 months, guys. So visit ritual.com/getit to start your Ritual today. That's 10% off your first 3 months at ritual.com/getit. That's ritual.com/getit to start your Ritual today.
You guys, I love Gurgi so much. I'm so obsessed with him.
Lauren, you weren't a part of the Doug the Pug podcast, but we Gurgi needs an Instagram account.
I think
know.
he really could do it.
I have enough content to last years and years and years.
Yeah,
so.
but you gotta
should,
put him
like-
in costumes and shit like Doug is.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should like really make him a character.
I'm already laughing thinking about
He
his
needs to be a
costumes.
character.
And Jack can make like the videos and the music. Like
I have a fantastic
And put his
theme
voice
for
to
you.
it.
no voice. That's kind of creepy.
I do like it when the Gurgi voice, but here's
Yeah.
Lauren. You should do like very like modern art type things, like that picture of him peeing on the bathtub that Lizzie was
okay,
in.
yeah.
So it should be Gurgi
Pissing on
like maybe
America.
Gurgi peeing everywhere, and it
Pop
could be like
culture
symbolism.
Yeah, honestly, it could sell for thousands and thousands.
I
of
know
dollars.
you could like make it like real art.
Gurgi's a
Okay.
new Banksy.
I
Yeah.
mean, he pees all day, so that'll work.
Yeah, Gurgi peeing on anything, making a statement, and then like
Looking
it kind
back.
of being artistic at the same time because he's always posing.
Yeah. Okay. Good idea, guys. Thanks.
This is a
always
great
looking
backup for you, Lauren. Okay, but Lauren, seriously,
financial leads.
how's it been like doing people's hair? Like, how do you feel? You don't feel any change at all not living with Ashley anymore?
Well, I don't think there's been like one day where we didn't see each other.
Yeah, I've seen her every day.
Oh, that's amazing.
So I want her to come. Well, once my TV's all set up, she can come over and watch shit with me.
Have you
over
been watching
there.
Handmaid's Tale?
I have one episode left.
Oh, great. Me
Yeah.
too. And I finished, actually.
Wow, it is getting great.
is it
Yeah.
good? Do I need to watch it? I haven't seen any
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
Well, I saw episode 1.
It
Yeah.
looks-
I saw,
it-
you know that I watched episode 1 3 times trying to get into it?
Yeah,
and I couldn't do
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
You
I
need
can't get
someone to
past
push
it.
you.
I
You
watched
need someone
it
to sit there and push you.
3 times, and I was like, I can't do it. I don't like this show.
I didn't like it either because don't they all beat up someone in episode 1 or something? And I was like, this is very
Yeah.
gory.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
when she gets like hounded in the woods.
you guys know this is how I feel about Euphoria. It's like I love the production quality of television these days, but if it's very dark after a long day, it's hard for me to
The
turn
thing
these
is, I
things
think
on.
the first episode's hard to get into because you're not really sure what you're looking at. You're
Yeah.
like, is this past, present? How did this happen? And so once you understand the premise and you're like, oh, that's crazy. And it's not all dark. They had like, they add some fun music in, and her commentary is like very modern and kind of quirky.
Yeah.
So you can get in.
So
that
it
way.
is in present day, right?
Yeah.
yeah. That's scary to me. I feel like that shit could happen.
Everybody
in real
gets
life.
Yeah.
scared. That's what everybody gets
Everyone
scared
gets scared
of
because
from
it's
this
so easy to happen.
Question
I don't
for
know.
you
Is it
guys.
really so easy to happen?
If some group
I think
of
we're not that
radicals,
far from it,
if some
yeah.
crazy group of radicals get enough guns, they can. Well, I'll be in fucking blinders. Yeah.
So you think it was because they all had like weapons?
If they had no weapons, what would they do?
but what did?
Ashley, if
Yeah.
the Holocaust happened and mass genocides happened, this could definitely
Yes.
happen. We have more. There's more weapons and resources
Yeah.
now than there was back then.
I
I
still
feel
can't
like.
believe that the Holocaust was been within the past 100 years.
Yep.
It's just, I can't talk about
Well,
that.
anyways,
Again,
yeah.
on a lighter note, have you guys finished Big Little Lies?
I have not.
Fuck,
What?
Lauren,
You
I
haven't
want to
finished
talk
it?
about
No,
it.
I haven't finished
Lauren, we're like a
I
month
watched
out from the finale. of
8
this
episodes of Handmaid's Tale in 2 days. So like,
That's pretty good.
once I finish Handmaid's Tale, then I'll go into 2 episodes of Big Little Lies.
Okay, well then we'll wait to talk
Sorry,
about it.
guys.
Too, then.
Sorry,
But
sorry.
can you just talk about the Nicole Kidman and Meryl Streep in
Going
the-
up against each other
Yeah.
in court. Iconic. For me, though, Renata stole the show. Laura Dern is
Yeah, she's
unreal.
so good.
I've never seen her in a better role,
No.
and her lines in this fucking
She's
show
so amazing.
are iconic. When she's like, I will not be a rich woman.
Yeah.
Like,
she's so amazing.
she's amazing.
Shailene Woodley had like no role this season.
I did not like her bangs. And also, they didn't give her a backstory. I mean, they did, but like, it's like all she contributed to the show
That
was
she was
being a
raped.
victim of rape.
Oh, that's interesting. You just said that she doesn't go "Roo" anymore. Okay.
I feel like they should have made her more than just a victim of rape. You know what I'm saying? Like there should have been more
who
to
are
her
her parents?
character.
Where did she come from?
Yeah, like who's her dad? How do you work at an aquarium and pay for rent in Monterey? Maybe that makes no motherfucking sense. Also, Bonnie teaches yoga part time. Madeline doesn't work. I feel like the real Big Little Lie is no one pays for rent.
Well,
I'm sure. I think the husbands make some kind of money.
But
no, Ed is a web designer. We see him design a website.
Is
Adam Scott for a drone company. Remember, he ain't making fucking money. And Nate works in construction.
Nate works in construction.
That doesn't. Okay, well, that's who I thought had like the the more normal job. But I definitely thought Reese Witherspoon's husband was like some big tech guy.
No, none of this makes sense.
That will be season 3.
Yeah, well, I always wanted to
make
know
a season 3. I hope they do.
I feel like Nicole Kidman's kids, like, I feel like there was more to that storyline. Like, we all know that he got the violence from his dad, but I feel like there's something
Underlying psychosis in that child.
Yeah. And then the psychosis is coming from Meryl Streep too, who we saw that she like basically like killed her son.
I didn't see that.
You'll see.
Oh,
it's not.
Yeah. Oh, Ashley, you just gave.
She doesn't know
away.
what happened.
I know something really weird happened with that son that died.
Well, spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
because it was pretty obvious the way that she talked about it. Like it was so
Yeah.
vague.
Yeah.
Meryl
Anyway.
Streep is the most incredible actress in the world.
In the world.
She just transforms.
So, yeah, besides watching TV alone at night, which is very nice, honestly, I like having clients come over. I wash their hair in the sink. It's very classy.
In your kitchen sink.
But honestly, sometimes it's easier washing in the sink than it is washing a shampoo bowl because you can't get the underneath of the hair. You know that?
The shampoo bowl?
You get the shampoo bowl.
But doesn't it hurt their neck?
And it hurts our neck.
Doesn't it hurt your hands holding a blow dryer up all the time and like scrubbing people's heads? That's a lot of arm work.
The hand only hurts for like the 10-minute blow dry, but my back hurts the entire time. Ugh. So I've been thinking about going to a chiropractor, but I don't know if I trust them.
I don't trust chiropractors.
No,
Did I tell you guys that
I
horror
think that
story?
they get you in like this weird cycle where you have to keep going back.
Yeah, I'm like, I think you're hurting me to make me feel better, and then the cycle happens.
Yeah, I don't believe in chiropractic.
I'm not
either.
trying to
People
offend
are gonna get
anyone.
so angry
People are
at
going to
us.
get mad. People listening, like if it's your line of work, it's fine. I just want to say there was a girl in Florida. Of course, this happened in Florida. That went to a chiropractor. The chiropractor tried to crack her neck, and she died.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know.
that's all I need to know to never go.
Absolutely.
Just get some
Don't need
massages at like the local like walk-in place.
I know. And you know what? Amazingly, Lizzie cracked my back the other night. I haven't had any back pain since. I let her do the chiropractic work. She does and then like a million cracks down my spine. So I'll just go to her. I'll go to Dr. Lizzie.
Is her
Lizzie
open
advice.
for my back?
Sure, yeah. She just presses down really hard, really fast on my back.
Amazing.
Do you think you should wear like a back brace?
I saw a girl wearing a back brace at school. Funny thing is, she got expelled this week. Very intriguing drama.
Your hair school is so dramatic.
This one chick threw punches at this other chick because she thought she ratted her out for something. She just started punching this chick.
And so ratchet.
Lauren, your school's a hazard.
Everyone out there who's a hairdresser, you know that cosmetology school is a hazard. Okay,
why is it so crazy?
You get misfits from all over the world in one little place.
Why does hair draw them in?
Because it's artistic and you can make money from the art, kind of. And artists are weird. That's it.
That's a very highbrow answer of you.
A what?
Highbrow answer.
Is that what is highbrow?
Highbrow.
Yeah, I mean,
You asking what highbrow
describe
is
that?
funny. Highbrow's like, intellectual, smart,
okay.
prestigious.
That's what I think, yeah.
Elitist.
Not just like people are crazy.
Like I thought you would say, I don't know, because it's fucking crazy. And
no.
you're like, oh, because it's art.
Art. Oh, okay, got it.
I don't know.
So I'm going into my 29th year of life, which I guess is my 30th year of life, which makes everything very scary. I've been feeling a little, again, behind the times with my friends, just finding myself, and I'm a little behind in that. I'm very happy now. I feel like I'm on the right track, but I'm still feeling a little like iffy with like, starting a family and getting older and all of that. And I've been talking to a therapist on BetterHelp about kind of those anxieties, and it's amazing. You can text them, you can call them, you can FaceTime them, you can talk to them any virtual way you want. And it's so convenient. And they're licensed professional counselors who specialize in depression, anxiety, stress, relationships, sleeping, trauma, anger, family conflicts, LGBT matters, grief, self-esteem, and many more. And everything you share is confidential. And if you're not happy with a counselor for any reason, you can request a new one at any time. And there are 3,000 U.S. licensed therapists all across the 50 states. They're available worldwide, and there's 4 communication modes: text, chat, phone, and video. And you can start communicating in under 24 hours. If you feel like you really need help, guys, I strongly suggest BetterHelp. You can get in contact with a therapist and start talking to them within 24 hours. You can talk to them on a desktop, mobile, Android, iOS apps, and schedule video and phone sessions, generally weekly, unless your therapist schedules more. It's there's financial aid available for those who qualify, and a lot of people need therapy, and they'd like to go to therapy, but it's expensive as hell. So for those who qualify, there is financial aid. It's secure, convenient, professional, and affordable. So guys, best of all, it's truly an affordable option for therapy, and I Don't Get It listeners will get 10% off your first month with the discount code GETIT. So why not get started today? Go to betterhelp.com/getit and simply fill out a questionnaire to help them assess your needs and get matched with a counselor you'll love. That's betterhelp.com/getit.
So, anyway, how's the not Mr. Big, but the Shades of Grey guy?
So there's this guy I've been
Grey.
talking to, and he's a writer, and he's been texting me, you guys, these crazy text messages that honestly make my vagina very happy. That's what I'll say. I'll keep this very appropriate for Ashley. But crazy, and it sucks, guys. The small backstory is I met him, and we were texting when I was in Seattle for work, but he lives in LA, and then first date was great. And actually, I want to complain about this, but I feel like recently I've been going on a lot of dates, and then I always ask, like, oh, what are you looking for towards like the end of the date? Just because you guys know I've been doing this forever now.
Yeah.
And so many guys say, I'm not looking for anything serious.
I think they're just freaked out to ever say, I'm looking for something
but it's
serious.
annoying, Ashley, because it's like, so this guy obviously, as you guys know, said that he wasn't looking for anything serious because he just got a relationship. And
so you're saying if I'm the one right now, you're not going to be in a serious relationship because you just got a relationship?
Here's the issue, and this could be a whole podcast in itself. I was actually thinking of posing this question to the Facebook group because it's almost like I couldn't help but wonder. When a guy says that, 1 out of 2 things can happen, right? You can like still hang out with them and it'll turn into something, or you hang out with them and it won't turn into something. Yeah. It's like fucking Russian roulette. So the issue is I have a lot of friends on one hand that say, well, you know, my boyfriend, my husband said the same thing, and you never know. And then you have a whole shit ton of other women that are like, fucking steer clear, like you're gonna waste your time. So it's such a like toss up, because if you think that someone is worth engaging with, you don't want to like cut it off, but the question is almost like, how long do you go until you cut it off? Like I couldn't help but wonder.
But 2 months.
I think that the thing
Really?
is, you don't have to ask them, and they'll show you that. I think asking that question, you're not going to get a straight answer or truthful answer at all.
That's
right.
true.
Like this isn't a pragmatic thing. It's almost like you just got to see what happens.
You got to see what happens,
Yeah.
because they're going to think, they're going to say what you think they want. Wait, what is it? They're going to say what you think they want. What?
Oddly, okay. I think I know what Lauren's saying.
They're going to feed you what you think you want to hear. But, but essentially he didn't. He was like, I'm not looking for anything serious.
I think they always think that they like would rather the girl
playing
would
the chase.
No, I think guys like think that they're going to come across too eager if they do say they want something serious.
And I totally understand that. But also, this was a very logical reason. I mean, this guy was engaged before. He was with someone for 5-6 years. Anyways, guys, it's actually great because I have never wanted like a fuck buddy, a sex friend, a hookup, whatever you guys call it. I just feel like I'm turning 30 next year. I don't really have time for this. However, I didn't feel like our intellectual and emotional connection was that strong, but the physical was really great, that I kind of feel like I can pull this off for now.
Okay.
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
I know that I'll wake up probably in a couple weeks and be like, never mind.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Ash. Obviously, I don't want this.
No,
You know,
that
I
makes
want more
sense.
for myself. But a girl has needs. You
No,
guys,
I think it's
a girl has
fine.
needs.
It's fine
Get your
to
needs met.
get your needs met when there's nobody else in your life.
Yeah, it's sad because I think it's healthy if that person or that hookup isn't holding you back from like going on
Yeah,
other
totally.
dates.
But I don't think he is holding you back.
He is not. But yeah, it just kind of sucks, you know. But it's fine.
But if he never said that, would you even?
Want that? I don't even think you do want
right,
that.
you're
Yeah.
right.
I don't
So-
even think you.
Yeah,
do
you're
want
right.
That. You just said you
not
weren't
now. I mean,
intellectually
I
or
don't,
emotionally
I don't know
connected to
him. I mean, here's the thing: we've hung out a couple times, and the more I hang out with him, the warmer he is as a human. And I'm like, oh, we were
Yeah,
kinda
maybe
cool.
it'll grow a little bit.
Yeah,
But maybe we don't even want it to grow.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe
Ashley.
you just
I don't
want
know.
them for what you want them for, and then like it'll just be a stepping stone.
I think you're right. I'm just trying to live in the moment and be cool, you know. But another thing that's been pissing me off that I've been meaning to talk to you guys about, we just haven't been able to talk about boys for so long on this podcast, is a recent trend that I've been noticing on these dating apps that's been very annoying to me. And I need you guys to either put me in my place or tell me if it's stupid.
Okay.
Is a lot of guys, when I'm talking to them through the app, they'll say, instead of asking for my number, they'll say, here's my number. Text
No
me.
way. That's so
It
annoying.
has happened like 10 times,
That is
Ashley.
so annoying.
And okay, I'm
They
not
want you
wrong.
to make the first move.
And so you know
All
what I text?
Guys are so scared to make any moves.
They don't even ask me for my number. They don't ask me on a date. They say, oh, let's take this off the app, and they'll give me their number, which, yeah, doesn't sound like a big deal, right,
Yeah.
Lauren? However, it's just, it makes me unattracted to them because I'm like, why can't you ask me for my
Can I have your
number?
phone
So
number?
I always respond, Ashley, I go counter offer,
Okay.
and then I send my number.
That's funny.
Okay, wait.
Is that bad?
That's cute. No, I like that, but now I'm thinking about why they may do what they do.
To know that you're interested in the first place.
There could be that, but they also could like maybe not think that you're comfortable giving out your number. So if you want to venture in that territory, then you
It's
can
all
text them.
fucking pussy excuses.
Yeah.
Vagina excuses. Asking for my number. We're not even face to face anymore,
Right.
Ashley. They're doing it through a
I
fucking
feel like
telephone.
they're being taught every day to be like tread lightly and be cautious with women. So they're like, here's my number. If you feel like it at all, please text me. You know, rather
you mean like in this whole
rejection
Me Too
thing.
era
It's-
kind of thing?
yeah,
Is that what
that's
you're
what
saying?
I
it's
was
like if
trying
you
to
have
allude
any,
to.
Okay.
any want to talk to me again, here's my number. No pressure.
Don't
you
want to
know.
be too pushy.
Yeah.
Don't want to
okay.
like yeah. Don't
That's
want
what
to
I'm
make you feel
getting from it.
uncomfortable.
I can
That's what it
understand
probably
that.
is.
My annoyance is that it's not like one guy. It wasn't five guys. It's like
It's
a
every
thing
guy.
now.
Yeah.
It's a thing now, and it's like, well, shit. Like,
Your counter
am I-
offer is good. How often do they text you when you counter offer?
I think 5 out of 10, like half maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. It just sucks because it's like I'm already on an app. This is already so inorganic. You're not even going to ask for my number. Like, what do I even have to look forward to
How
when I
did
wake
you
up?
meet-
You know what I mean? Like, what do I have to look forward to in my love life if I have to text you first?
Yeah.
We're not even meeting in person.
Well, it's
Like,
all
what
good 'cause-
next? Do I order a sex robot? Like, this is
No, you got
bad.
that covered. You don't need the robot for that. But
For now.
I think that you're just gonna meet your husband at my wedding.
I don't know, Ashley. I just don't think I'm gonna have like that story ever.
How did you meet this poet guy?
the writer?
Yeah.
Through Hinge.
They're Hinge. Okay.
You guys are gonna laugh at me. I downloaded J Swipe last
Oh
night.
yeah,
That's great.
Most fantastic. How are the process?
That's what you want.
I don't know. I was on it for 10 minutes and I went to bed. So I'll actually really
You
explore.
look like you belong on J Swipe right now.
You're such an asshole.
We'll upload a picture of Naz in her dress.
No, you will not. Guys, I just came from Clever and we had to do a video trying on like 15 dresses from Walmart. Don't ask.
I love those hauls. I love watching YouTubers Walmart
You like
hauls.
them?
Yeah.
I just would never wear a Walmart dress.
I don't know,
Anyways,
I just think it's interesting to see what you can get.
I'm
I
in a
used to get the
smock.
Miley and the Taylor lines from there in early
The
2010.
Miley Cyrus
so many
ones.
random people had lines there. Sophia
Taylor-
Vergara has a line
Oh,
there
yeah.
now.
Well, it's a lot better than Kmart.
Oh yeah,
Kmart's not even
You
alive
guys,
anymore.
Kmart's
No.
alive. Kmart's alive and kicking in New York City.
Kicking? That's like the only one that kicks.
That's the only one that kicks. You're absolutely right. My mom would force me to go in there, guys. The lighting would like hurt my
Oh,
eyes.
it's bad.
The reason why my mom loved Kmart is because my mom was obsessed with Martha Stewart, and Martha Stewart had a line
Yeah.
at Kmart.
Now
Yeah.
she has a line at Target. Yeah? Did I make that up?
I don't know about that, but
Somewhere.
Chip and Joanna have it at Target, and so,
So
does
does
Chrissy
Chrissy
Teigen.
Teigen.
Yeah.
Is this? I'm sure you guys have all seen away luggage at the airport or train station, and you know how sleek and stylish they look. It's seriously traveling in style, and whenever I see people traveling with their away luggage, I give them a look, and they give me a look. They're like, yeah, you know what it's like to travel with away, and it's so different than traveling with another suitcase. It rolls on those 4 wheels gliding, and it feels like you're carrying nothing. It's amazing. Away knows that everyone has a different travel style. That's why they make their carry-on in an array of colors, in 2 sizes, in 2 materials, a strong yet flexible polycarbonate and anodized aluminum. Away offers a range of essentials that solve real travel problems. So all you have to think about is where you're headed to next, because getting away means getting more out of every trip to come. And it's lightweight and it's a durable shell. You don't have to worry about people like throwing it around when you check your bag. It's gonna stay tough. It's gonna keep all of your things safe. Away has a limited lifetime warranty, and it means that they'll fix or replace your bag if it ever gets damaged. I haven't seen any damage to mine. I've been using it for years now. And a built-in compression pad that helps you pack more. And I'm telling you, whenever I see someone with away luggage, I want to scream at them and be like, how amazing is that compression pad? It like smushes all of your stuff down, and it keeps everything organized. And you would see this like small piece of luggage, and you could literally put 7 days into one of the smaller pieces of luggage that they have because of that compression pad. There are 4 360 spinner wheels that guarantee a smooth ride, and a TSA approved combination locks keep your belongings safe. And you also get the optional ejectable battery to keep your phone charged, and a removable laundry bag to separate dirty clothes from clean clothes. So important when you're traveling to be like, those are dirty panties and those are clean panties. So yes, they have the carry-on, the bigger carry-on, and there's a 100-day trial on everything Away makes. Take it out on the road and live with it, travel with it, and if it get lost with it, just don't lose it. If you decide it's not for you, you can return any non-personalized item for a full refund. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's free shipping on any Away order within the US, Europe, or Australia. And guys, I just saw this. I literally live on the corner on Melrose in Orlando, and I live literally 3 steps away from the Away luggage store. It is so cool to see these storefronts. There's one in New York, Austin, LA, San Francisco, Boston, Chicago, and London. So you don't have to order it online. You can also go to a storefront if you feel more comfortable like trying it out and seeing what colors you like. But the suitcase is thoughtfully designed and very durable. The features help me keep everything organized, and it's easy to carry up and down stairs because it's so lightweight. You can pack like double the amount just so you can like not go over that 50-pound limit because the suitcase is so light. So if you want $20 off a suitcase, visit awaytravel.com/Ashley and use the promo code Ashley during checkout. Again, that's $20 off a suitcase. Visit awaytravel.com/Ashley and use the code Ashley during checkout. I think you guys are going to be using this away luggage until you're 85, so I would take advantage of this code and get $20 off your next suitcase.
What was the other? I just remember.
Sorry, guys. I've taken up drinking beer at night.
You guys, Lauren's amazing. First of all, we all used to drink
love that.
soda, and Lauren's like, Ashley, before we started the podcast, she's like, will you grab me a Corona?
Grab me a
And
beer.
I'm like, this is what
She's
it
got
feels
her
like after a
Jack
long day at
Daniels
work,
shirt.
I'm
Lauren.
literally wearing an oversized Jack Daniels shirt, and I'm drinking a Corona Premier.
I never thought that, like, if you had asked me 10 years ago if I was excited that Lauren was drinking, then I would be like, what in the world? Because Lauren used to just,
Lauren's drinking. But
yeah, like,
now
Lawrence.
I just need bubbles. I like bubbles, and all we have here is Corona. And I'm
I
like,
just
hey,
think it's funny
you know?
that I feel like you do feel like
You
you
like
need
the
a drink
bubbly.
after
That's
standing
fine,
up.
yeah.
I
It's
always remember
hilarious.
realizing when like I understanding alcohol was after my first job.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, you also took up drinking after your
Yes,
first
I
job.
did.
Nice to come home and unwind a little.
Yeah.
You know? I like CBD.
Oh, yeah.
I
So,
really
yeah.
wish I felt the effects of CBD.
I like it
just
better
really
than
don't. I
than
just-
like a beer because it makes you fall asleep right away.
I like
It hurts my
CBD
anxiety.
oil. I mean, that shit helps my back so much.
Yes,
So instantly.
And I have a PMS cream that I rub on my stomach when I have cramps. CBD PMS cream.
It's magic. For some reason, it's magic.
You know how I'm
Ashley, I
like
feel like
super
you love it.
No, you know how I'm super like intolerant, not intolerant, but like I don't feel medicine very much.
But do you think it's because of the medicine you're on? Maybe it curbs the side effect?
No.
Or curbs
Definitely
symptom?
not. It would heighten it, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
You don't feel a CBD?
you know how like when I take a Xanax, which I never do.
Yeah.
But I always like never feel it. Like I never feel anything.
You don't
Yeah.
feel Xanax?
No,
Wow.
I feel like my normal self on it.
You're like Superwoman.
It's super weird,
feel
but it's
your
like
normal
annoying.
self?
You'll
Yeah.
find me sleeping next to
I-
a train on Xanax.
Ashley, just in comparison,
Yeah.
half a Xanax
Yeah.
will knock me out from here to Thailand.
Yeah.
Half of one. That's a
that's
16-hour flight.
That's great though.
How?
I don't know. It literally makes me feel like maybe the edge would be taken off a little bit, but like nothing like significant where I
Wow.
would feel like any real difference other than
That's
like,
wild.
I know. So that's why I don't feel the CBD because I need like something
Yeah.
super strong.
I wanna slip some kind of freaking weed
Lauren,
brownie in
after-
on
no,
you.
can we
Lauren,
do
I
it
want
after
to do
you're
it
married?
Well, remember, I always said I would do it with my husband.
What about
and Jared
when
won't
he
do
doesn't
it.
do it and we do it together as friends? Come on.
Come
Fuck
on,
it,
Ashley.
Ashley.
Do it with make Jared do it.
No, but Ashley,
I don't care about Jared.
we
I
don't
wanna see
care
you
about
guys.
Jared.
remember, you have to eat a Whopper.
I'll eat a Whopper if you get high with Jared on
that
your
the-
own, and then we all three get high together and do a podcast.
No, I mean like
No, I want
Jared
to
will
watch
never
them.
do it.
He'll never. So
but-
the three of us will do it.
why can't we do
I
it,
don't know. I
Ashley?
have no idea what's wrong with me.
We'll just be fun.
Ashley, you would be the most. You already are so fun sober, but like imagine.
I
want
wanna see you pee yourself.
You would pee yourself. Remember when you peed yourself when we went to that AR or AI or,
yeah.
or the VR?
The
Oh,
VR thing.
That was the funniest moment of my life.
When I thought I was falling off the building and you actually
you
peed
guys,
your pants.
we went to a VR place.
We've
Naz-
shared this already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shrieked like none other when she thought that she was going to fall down the side of a building. And her reaction was so hilarious to me that I like peed my pants and I tried to stop midstream, but then like that
It
like
just
really
went
hurts
all
you.
out.
Oh my
I
God.
peed a full on bladder's worth. That's
we were like in this building.
I was with two
employees.
It was like a two in a normal office building.
Oh, that was like, and I normally don't get embarrassed. It takes a lot. I was embarrassed.
I mean, that's
Well, yeah,
embarrassing.
I mean,
as
that's
shit.
a
You
reason
peed
to
yourself.
get embarrassed.
Oh, and because it's just funny because now you're just standing there like a normal person on carpet.
You probably
know?
would have peed yourself too, Lauren.
I know. Well, I came up late and I saw you guys standing there, and Ashley had a sweatshirt wrapped around her waist. And I'm like,
she knew. She
my
like
God.
go back to the
Yeah.
middle school days.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
oh, so we went back to CBD, blah 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 blah.
What?
I was thinking about Ashley sold her on your season Bachelor, and she goes, "I feel nothing." Yeah. I say that like 4 times a day. Isn't it
quote
funny
her?
how that has
Yeah, that's funny. Lots of things are
Lots
like
of
that.
things. I feel nothing.
Isn't it funny how certain movie quotes can stay with you for the rest of your
Oh,
life?
yeah.
Like, you guys know, because my parents, we watched Beauty and the Beast so much when we were little, whenever someone's crazy, my whole family, we all
Crazy
go,
old Maurice.
crazy old Maurice.
But wait, that's like really weird because we do Crazy Old Maurice too, and I think I remember like when we first
Yeah.
met saying like, "No way, you say that too."
crazy old Maurice.
Yeah.
Like, what are other things that you guys say
Well,
all
now
the
your
time?
dad with the princess.
He's so weird.
There's mostly Leo lines for me and Lauren.
Yeah,
they're
that's
almost all
true.
Leo lines.
That's true.
Nothing gets Lauren like higher on life than when I quote a like very off, like
a very obscure
a very
quote
obscure
from
Titanic.
Yeah, you do orgasms.
Oh my god! I just like
Yeah.
Wait, actually, you've never met Leo, right? I've
No,
never
I
asked
think
you
that we
That's
shouldn't.
kind of weird. That
Yeah,
I've
But then
never
again, I
Listen-
think he'd be nice.
Let's
Ashley,
not
I
say
want
we
you to
did.
meet Leo.
I don't know.
I want both of you guys to.
it's like
I don't want to.
adoption.
I want him to. I don't want to talk to Taylor Hanson, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Can we
Ever?
talk about how he cleans
Ever?
up though? Because
Stunning.
even in Once Upon a
What'd you
Once
think
Upon a
about
Time
it?
in
What do
Hollywood.
you guys think about it?
Well, I'm not like a Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, what do you
type.
think, Ashley? We kind of talked about it last podcast, but not.
It's
real.
not like my style movie, but like I found it enjoyable. Of course, I'm this old, but the movie didn't start till like 8:20, and it was a
it's a
2-hour and 45-minute
It's
movie.
almost a 3-hour movie. That's
Oh my
so
God.
late.
It was 2:45, so I was like kind of stressed out that I was gonna like not be able to be super, present
Yeah,
for it,
yeah.
and I was gonna like start doing the eye rollies, but I didn't, and I also was in like a tight formal dress because it's a premiere.
Honestly,
and then,
the conditions that you watch a movie in are like affect how you think what you think about the movie in so many ways.
Yeah. Yes. And then,
and
like,
people don't realize that. It's true.
Yeah. My popcorn wasn't the best, but I'm telling I know.
No, it affects your spirit. You're like, it wasn't prime popcorn.
So, but I'll tell you this. But because of my anxiety over the time and my dress and just like that,
you weren't in your sweats in a movie.
No,
subpar popcorn.
And I couldn't and I had heels on
Yeah.
and I couldn't put my feet up on the seat in front of me.
Right.
Those all I would have found it to be a totally enjoyable movie if I had those luxuries.
Yeah.
I was a little bit more like, okay, when's this going to be over? Because
Quentin
I wasn't super
Tarantino's
comfy.
a little hard to watch anyway.
But then you what? No,
That
Lauren,
is the most. I've never
It
felt more
wasn't-
opposite than
I
you,
was
Lauren,
watching
in my
Kill Bill the
entire
other day,
life.
and I was like, I can't even watch
His
this.
movies are the most exciting, beautifully,
I don't like
cinematically
the
put
over
together.
gore, but I love the gore in this movie.
Well, there's
just
not that
because
much gore.
There's not much, and it's so warranted. Like
Yeah.
it's not thoughtless killing.
No, but there is no thoughtless killing.
Wasn't there
in any.
Marilyn Manson thing? It was
No,
Charles
oh
Manson.
my.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Wasn't there Charles Manson murders in this?
Remember when you
No,
saw
it's
Marilyn
around
Manson at
that
Rango
time.
Tango?
Oh, okay. So you don't see those murders or anything?
No, you do. Like there are Manson family people
And those
who come.
those
You don't
were not
see-
senseless murders.
no, they weren't. No,
you said they were warranted
No, I'm not going
murders.
to tell you the ending.
No, Lauren. You know,
can't tell me the
Tarantino
ending.
writes his own narratives around
Yeah.
a real historical event
Oh,
that
okay,
happened, but
okay.
it doesn't. Without giving it away for people listening, I don't want to
There's a
say
twist
whether
of
or not you
history.
see him.
A twist of history.
It's his,
Oh,
take,
okay.
it's his take on that era.
Okay.
So I will say that at the end, when it's Leo and Brad versus the Manson people,
Yeah.
it's really entertaining.
Okay,
gore.
okay.
Also, do you love Austin Butler? Because every time I see him on screen, I'm like, this is Lauren's
I
dream,
don't
man.
think. Oh, is that
Austin Butler is yes.
Yes, I do. I very much enjoy him.
Okay,
Vanessa Hudgens'
I
boyfriend.
think
Very-
of you
very much enjoy
every
him.
time I see him. He's the new Elvis. I
Yeah,
can't wait.
he is the new Elvis.
Although I
He
do
is
wish
Elvis.
Harry Styles. would
He's
have been
perfect.
Elvis.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Well, it's okay because
We got Harry Styles
apparently
as
Little Mermaid.
Well, that's
Prince
not
Eric.
confirmed yet,
That's-
is it?
I heard it was confirmed.
I think that
from
it's not
multiple
confirmed
places.
yet.
at the time of this recording, it is not confirmed. The way maybe when you're listening.
Allegedly.
that would be amazing. Yeah.
Sure, DNA testing can tell you about where your ancestors are from, and that's very cool, but they also can tell you a lot about your genetic information, about your health and traits. And once you understand more about your health and ancestry using the Health and Ancestry Service with 23andMe, it's a lot to take in, but once you know, you can take action now to stay healthy. We're all not built the same, so it's very interesting to see what traits I have versus my cousins or my friends and how different diets and stuff works for our bodies differently. So you can also take this 23andMe Health and Ancestry Kit to see if you're predisposed to type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 adults in the U.S. has pre-diabetes. About 90% of those with pre-diabetes don't know they have it yet. Type 2 diabetes can be impacted by hundreds of genes. Other things can play a role too, like lifestyle and family history. The type 2 diabetes report was made possible by 2.5 million 23andMe customers who consented to participate in the research. And 23andMe Ancestry and Health Kit searches to see if you have the F2 and F5 genes that can see if you have harmful blood clots, hereditary let's see if I can say this, thrombophilia. So 23andMe can tell you if you have hereditary thrombophilia and help you stop bleeding if you get hurt. And certain versions of the F2, F5 genes can also increase the risk of harmful blood clots. You can see if you have inherited high cholesterol, and a very popular one among 20-year-olds to 30-year-olds is the hereditary breast and ovarian cancer genes. The BRCA genes repair damaged DNA that could otherwise lead to cancer. Certain versions of these genes can increase the risk of developing breast, ovarian, and prostate and other cancers. And there are thousands of BRCA variations that can increase the risk of certain cancers, and both men and women can be affected. So 23andMe reports do not diagnose disease or describe overall likelihood of developing any disease. 23andMe tests selected genetic variations only. Visit 23andme.com/getit for important test information. Order your health and ancestry kit at 23andme.com/getit, and you can meet your genes in 125 plus personalized genetic reports. That's 23andme.com/getit. That's the number 23andme.com/getit.
What was I going to say? I really like them. I love Tarantino. I love everything he does. I think it was one of Brad Pitt's best
he's
roles.
fantastic.
And I
so
love
good.
Brad Pitt in it. And Leo's obviously so stunning and but Margot Robbie's face.
But I just can't get over Margot. So, Lauren, you know
Is
how
so
we were talking about,
unreal.
like, Margot, like, you know, she always looks beautiful, but there's something about her in movies that's
her
just, like, I'm like,
sparkle.
why?
Maybe it's the camera filter, actually, and the
No.
lighting. Yeah. It's all the movie
No, but
magic.
like but it's not just that. It's like her on the cover of a magazine doesn't do it for me.
Well, it's her
as
in
much as
motion.
her in motion.
Yes,
That's
okay.
what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to see
Yeah.
her like. I think
Every
the
angle of
film
her
does
face.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, what we started this conversation was it's like because Leo shines up like a new penny.
Yes.
It's just so weird how he's able to look like a trash bag. All of his like, you know, everyday life.
Yeah.
He goes into a movie, he looks like the
Like he's
ultimate
showered.
movie
That's
star again.
basically me. You know? Like a trash bag.
That
every
is-
day of my life.
That's
guys
not true.
normally don't do that.
That's true. Like, what can they change? He gets a spray tan. He doesn't eat for 2 weeks, baby.
He
you
looked
know?
beautiful in the movie.
The thing is, Leo's eyes just do all the
Yeah.
talking. It's like if he is like, it's Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, need we say more?
Can we talk about his name too? Like,
I know.
can you believe in
Leonardo? Like
Leonardo
who's
DiCaprio?
named Leonardo anymore?
Could you
That's
imagine
not
if
fake, everyone.
No,
That's-
you know, they
Such
wanted to give him a fake last name. All right, Leo's the stage name that they wanted to give Leo because they thought his name was too foreign or like complicated for your average American.
Wow.
was Lenny Williams.
Get the fuck
What is he
out.
going to strangle my... Is it mice of men? You know?
Lenny.
Lenny, I think of
Lenny
as like
Lenny Williams.
Williams.
How
he sounds like an
disturbing is that
idiot. I'm sorry if
sound?
anyone's named Lenny Williams out there, but you sound dumb, okay?
Oh my god. Okay. And Jared, who just walked in, is like, is she really talking about this again? Because I've mentioned this multiple times this
Oh,
week.
okay.
But
Lenny-
Leonardo DiCaprio, like that person was supposed to be famous, no doubt. And then he happened to be born with those eyes and the talent.
In the hair. In the
mean,
hair. The face.
I love him.
He's our ultimate movie star.
However-
he's our Marlon Brando.
Yeah. No, he is the ultimate.
Yeah.
I
But
can't
so
wait to
is
tell
Brad.
my kids
I love
about
Brad.
See, I don't have any sort of fucking attachment
No,
to Brad.
I did when he was with Angelina. Brad's
Oh,
like a little too
he's
old
lost
and
his
scruffy now.
allure.
No,
well,
but
I
this-
just worry about him now because like whatever he and Angelina always like whatever fought over, like whatever broke their marriage. I worry about like him being a raging alcoholic
being
who like is
okay.
angry.
I think he's got his stuff together. I don't know. I really liked him in this movie. I thought he was
Well,
yeah, I've never
outstanding.
seen gentle and kind and warm in the movie.
Outstanding.
I've never seen a movie with Brad Pitt that I was like, oh, I fell in love with Brad Pitt.
Fight
you know?
Club?
No, I don't like that
I don't
Brad
like
Pitt.
Fight
I want to
Club.
watch Legends of the Fall Brad Pitt. I really should do that this
I like
week.
Mr. and Miss Smith Brad Pitt.
Jared does too. It doesn't do it for me.
But anyway.
But, you know,
Maybe
I
it's
don't
just
like
too,
action.
I don't know, that doesn't make sense. Just too classically handsome.
He is a little too classically like clean cut handsome.
Brad?
There's not like rugged about him, except
Brad?
for when
Yeah.
Brad.
Brad is the most rugged right now. He is literally Shaggy from Scooby Doo. He is
Yeah.
like so much ruggedness.
Him with long hair I can get behind for sure.
He's grown it out.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, no, Brad's fucking hot. I think I'd take Brad over Leo.
I think you're wrong, no matter what you say to distinguish that.
I mean, I
from
know
us.
you guys wouldn't, but I think I would.
Another amazing component of Leo is that is that he can.
Actually, we have moved on.
Oh, sorry,
I'm
I'm
just
not.
kidding.
I have
I'm
not
fucking-
moved on.
I'm fucking
is that
around.
like he is notoriously known? Like everybody, he's basically Madonna at this point. It's just Leo.
Yeah.
Nobody says Leonardo DiCaprio
right? It's
anymore.
like one name.
It's Leo.
Yeah. It's like
There's not going to be
Oprah.
another Leonardo on the scene, is there? You can't.
No, there could not be.
Do you remember Brad Pitt in Friends when he came over for Thanksgiving
Yeah.
dinner? And you
Oh,
saw
fucking
that?
fantastic.
I watched that episode the other
It's
night.
so
It was
good.
so good.
So many.
So
Everyone was
good.
in Friends. Remember when Reese Witherspoon was in?
Yeah, she was
Yes.
the perfect sister
Perfect
for
little
Rachel.
sister,
Yeah,
good.
really good.
And then Christina Applegate was the older
Oh,
sister.
yeah.
Oh my
they were
God,
both the
everyone.
same.
Yeah.
I
they
love
were the
Dead to
three of
Me.
them. That like makes so much sense.
So much sense.
So much sense.
Um,
You know what doesn't make sense? I don't know. I didn't have anything.
Oh, do you
Just felt
remember
like
the
that was a good transition?
Do you remember the finale of Friends when it was Joey or Ross and you didn't know who Rachel was going to pick?
Yeah, why would we ever be supportive of Joey?
I was so supportive of Joey.
Of course you were.
You were so young.
I was so young. I was in like 6th grade.
Yeah.
You guys know Ross Matthews was like one of my first crushes ever.
Ross
to this
Matthews.
I mean,
you know
not,
Ross.
yeah,
That's the guy from
sorry.
E.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. Ew.
guy.
Matthews.
What was Ross's last name?
Geller.
Ross Geller. I still
You
have a crush
would
on David
like her?
Schwimmer.
You
Yeah.
would send me a favorite. I used to have the
love
biggest crush
him.
on Matthew Perry. Like Briar and I
he
used to have
never
like
did
wet
it for
dreams
me.
about
Ew.
Matthew
Matthew
Perry is not attractive.
No,
I'm
of course
sorry.
he's not. But when I was in 8th grade,
His
I was
humor
like,
really
heck yeah.
was perfect, though. His
Yeah.
timing was amazing.
I didn't think he was. I always thought David Schwimmer was
Well,
in
if you
there.
guys want fucking, what's his name? You just said it. Matthew Perry. He's on Raya, everyone.
He is?
Yeah, he's
How do
apparently
you know
swiping
that?
around
Hook up
a lot
with
of
somebody
people.
that you know?
Yes.
Oh.
I will disclose that after the show.
Oh, okay. Well, another thing is I used to think that, what's his name? Matt LeBlanc.
Guys,
was
I
super
feel
hot.
like this conversation old and aged
Yeah,
for
we're-
our audience.
we're old.
Do you feel like people know
no,
what we're
everybody knows
referencing?
Friends.
Do you
still.
think?
Yes.
I don't know. I worry sometimes.
No, because they like would watch it on reruns anyway.
you think
You know what sitcom
I
of the
don't know.
90s?
I
I'm
was
just gonna
talking to
jump
a
around
22-year-old the other day,
Yeah.
and
They don't know anything.
She says she's seen a couple episodes.
Oh, so maybe we should stop.
Actually,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that never even seen Sex in the City.
I know. They
Yeah.
must not know what we're talking about
I
a lot
feel
of the time.
so old. I feel old. Lauren told me last night when she came over to do my hair. Lauren does amazing hair. That Tana Mojo and Jake Paul on YouTube were getting engaged.
So you don't even know
They're
who
getting
any of them
married.
are. I know
See?
who Jake Paul is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they've been engaged and they're getting married like this weekend or something in Vegas.
Because
is this
stunt,
like one of those
right?
YouTube stunts?
Yes, 100%.
But people are
bizarre.
saying, that the longer you, what am I trying to say? The more time you spend with someone, and even when you're pretending that you can like catch real feelings. You guys think that's true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
No, she's not. She's
Okay, well, what do you guys think the most comforting sitcom is?
That's a great question.
Sitcom?
Sitcom. So not Sex and the City is
Sitcom.
considered a
I don't
sitcom
think
or a
it's a
drama.
sitcom.
Sex and the City would definitely be my most comforting.
Sex and the City is my most comforting.
Okay, wait a second, Lauren. You used to be your most nerve wracking. You used to not watch Sex and
I
the City
was
'cause you were so
young yet
nervous.
again.
Lauren
Yeah.
is an evolved
I'm
human.
involved. Now I put it on. I'm like, Carrie, you make so much sense.
I guess that is a sitcom. It's a situation comedy,
You
right?
know what's funny? I love that you brought this up. This sounds so cheesy, but you guys know I traveled with The Bachelor for like 2 years.
Yeah.
But every hotel would have E, and I'd put E on, and it'd be on, and
Do-do-do-do.
and I
Do-do.
oddly felt at home whatever country
yeah.
I was in, even if it was like in Spanish or in Thailand or whatever. When I like saw Carrie's face, it's so
Yeah.
sad.
You guys, it's so
it's just
wacky.
like France. Remember, she's like, I felt at home when they knew.
Yeah.
It's like the last episode. When
But
she's in Paris.
sitcom, The Office, hands down,
Oh,
is
see,
the
the
greatest
sitcom- The Office makes me
sitcom
anxiety.
ever made.
Yeah.
What?
It gives me so much anxiety.
It
Okay,
is-
wait, can I talk about Sex and the City
Of
before we
course.
move on
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
second? When now I forget. Wait.
Aw, sorry. Carrie's face.
Whenever I'm on a plane and they have it,
You put it on,
I'll put it on and I'll be like, oh, it's background sound while I do something else.
and then you start really watching.
And then I'll be like, I even put the movie on a month ago on an airplane. And I was like,
Movie's so
I've seen the
good.
movie 20 times, like 20 times. And then I was like, just background sound, right?
Yeah.
I ended up just putting everything away and watched it from start to finish, the entire thing again.
Well, Big leaving her at the altar is still heart wrenching, no matter how many times you watch it.
I know. So I watch it with different eyes now as like an engaged person.
Oh, yeah.
It was like really dramatic,
What
really
else?
traumatic.
Since we talk about TV and movies like so much at
Yeah, we
nauseum,
do.
I would like to know what else in the world do you see differently with your engaged eyes? Please part the wisdom on
Like,
on
do you think of
single
divorce
peasants.
more harshly or with
Yeah,
some more
it's-
context?
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
That's an
Is
interesting
divorce like a
question.
scary thing in the back of people's heads when they're engaged and married?
I think only if you're like having a rough week.
Oh, like when you're having a low because there's like highs
Yeah,
and
because
lows.
obviously there are highs and lows, and I think like during lows, you're like, oh god, that's not going to be me, right?
right.
Yeah.
And it won't be.
No.
But it's just like I think that's
scary.
just something that you think of when you're in like a newer-ish relationship. Like when you haven't experienced highs and lows before. Like I've
Right.
never been in another relationship, right? like for real,
Yeah,
to
crazy.
experience highs and lows.
Right.
So I think that like if you'd asked me that in 2 or 3 years, like would a bad couple days ever like make me think that? No.
Right.
But
Really, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't think divorce is going to happen to them until like they're like a couple years in.
I have so much anxiety. I'm like already scared because I feel like I really want a boyfriend one day, and when I get him, I'm going to be like, is this guy going to be the one? And then when he's the one or we're engaged, I'm like, are we going to get married? And then when we're married, I'm going to be like, is he going to cheat on me?
no, I think that once you're married, you're not going to think about it at all.
I know that meeting your person makes you feel safe, and
Yeah.
I so desperately want that feeling.
Yeah.
It's like something I've never felt.
Yeah, like I never think we won't be together.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I don't know how to explain that while saying that sometimes I think about that just because like
I think it's like a scary pop.
It's like a
thought
scary
that pops in your head, but you don't actually believe it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because it's sad because I feel like a lot of people don't choose to work out through things.
Totally.
And maybe I just think that because of movies and TV, but I feel like a lot of people are like, if 2 fights happen over the same thing, they're like, this isn't working. And it's like, bro, pump the
really?
Well, those are the
brakes.
kind of like that's the kind of language you can't ever use. It's like this is not working.
I don't want anyone to ever say to me, we need to talk. If I ever saw
yeah.
those words on my phone, I think my
Intestines on
heart
the floor.
would fall through my vagina
Yeah.
out on the floor.
How do people still use that expression?
We need to talk.
I have a friend. I was just in San Francisco, and someone texted my friend like, "Can we talk later?" And that was scary.
Yeah, that's
because like
scary,
then you're
but-
waiting till later, and you're
Yeah.
like, "No, motherfucker, tell me now."
Yeah. It's like, I'll just call you right now. What are you doing? We'll hash it and beat it to the ground.
I hate when people say that.
Who says that you can't ever say we're done? And then once you say that, you can never take
That's
it
what
back.
I mean. Like that's that language.
Is it
you
like
can't
Dr.
ever
Phil or
say.
something?
Yes,
Is it Dr. Phil?
That is totally Dr.
It's like
Phil.
if you
He's
use
not
that-
a real doctor.
If you use that
What do you
language,
mean?
He's not a real
Remember,
doctor.
We found that out on the podcast. He's not a real doctor.
What do you mean?
He
He doesn't have his doctorate.
Are you kidding me?
No,
What?
it's all a lie.
Yeah, he had it and then he didn't update it or something. So
Oh,
now
he
he's
did
not.
get it.
but
I
he
thought
did
he
have
never
it.
got
Yeah,
it.
something. I don't remember who we were talking to. Our guest was, but we found out he's actually not currently.
How do you lose?
I don't know.
Your...
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, anyway. Sitcoms. So I think, you guys didn't ask me what mine was.
What is
besides
your
Sex and the
most
City.
comforting?
I feel like we talk about shows all the time.
I just want to say,
Okay, we can continue.
King of Queens.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No, King of Queens is one of
What's
the
the guy's
most
name again? Kevin.
Kevin James.
Kevin James is the most annoying. I only liked him in Hitch, and that was it.
I feel like he and Carrie are a very relatable couple.
I love
Leah Remini.
the Remedy.
Remini.
Leah
Remini?
Remini.
I love her Scientology
Well,
series.
yeah, but you know,
That show's so boring,
it's
Ashley.
not boring at all.
Really?
Boring?
I very much enjoy it. I wouldn't say
Yeah.
it's my most comforting, but I like it.
I like it because it takes place in like a cold little cozy New York like suburb.
Yeah, we're gonna
Isn't
walk
she
next door
from
and get
Jersey?
bagels.
I don't know where she's from.
She's from the tri-state area.
Yeah,
I think
for
that's why
sure.
you relate.
Yeah.
Love it. How can
Yeah.
you not like The Office, though, Ash?
Now, would you rather
The
wake up and
Office
eat a
makes me
donut
so
or a
nervous.
bagel?
Is this all we have to talk about?
Well, that's a great question.
A bagel.
It's a riveting
No,
question, guys.
donuts are so overrated. When people are obsessed with donuts, I don't understand. It's basically like our hate for cake. It's the same thing.
No,
I'll eat a
donuts
donut
is
if
so
it's
much
free
better
at
than
the
cake.
office. I'll have it with coffee if there's a Dunkin' Donuts nearby. I don't wake up and ever want a donut.
Well, no, I don't think donut is like at all a breakfast food. It's a dessert to me. I'd only eat it like for dessert or an afternoon snack.
Yeah. There's
I
a,
don't-
like
I
random
don't-
Krispy Kreme in the kitchen. You're like, this is my lunch.
No, like that's never going to be my breakfast. That's like the last thing as the last thing.
What do you eat, Lauren? What would you pick?
I can't decide. That's why I'm asking
I
the
will
question.
remember this. I will always remember this. I
A
was
bagel,
like
probably.
I was in like 7th grade or something, and the teacher was like, "Tomorrow, I'm going to bring in donuts or bagels. What do you guys want?" And
so
this is
funny.
a 7th grader, okay?
This is so
And the
funny.
class chose bagels. The majorry ruled with bagels.
1000%.
And I was like,
As a 7th grader, you probably want more donuts.
and as a 7th grader, I was so angry. So angry. I'm like, what do you
Angry.
mean? And it's not going to be like toasted, and they're probably not even going to bring like
a good
great-
bagel doesn't need to be toasted.
yeah, I kind of.
That's like Bagel 101.
You guys, I do love lox and cream cheese. Is Jared okay out there?
Jared's fine. He's probably talking to someone. Also, one time I found Ashley. She discovered cream cheese.
Oh my God, you guys.
Was it 7th grade that time?
You
Did
had never had cream
She
cheese?
never had cream cheese before.
Maybe it was about the same
How?
time, Lauren.
So I found her in the kitchen
No, Lauren, this was 5th grade. That was 5th grade that I looked at. So maybe this donut bagel thing happened
My
earlier.
mom
How
bought
is
her a
your
tub
memory
of
that
Philadelphia cream cheese. She was on her back with her feet in the air, rolling around, licking the container.
Ashley,
Love-
without bread,
I was being
just
dramatic.
just
I was being
licking-
Ashley and dramatic. And
She was like,
decided,
I love cream cheese.
That is so funny. There's nothing better to me than a bagel.
And then I
cream
didn't
cheese.
eat cream cheese for like 10 years after that because
it
I
was
had
so
overload.
She ate a
I
tub
had
of it.
overload.
That's so funny.
Babe, you're so hot.
And
Yeah, this is coming on the podcast. Jared, the sweater
not
on
saying
you like
anything.
really
looks
fills
like
you
you're ready
out.
for fall. Fall.
I wish we could wear sweaters right now. It's so hot in the summer.
Jared, you're so hot.
Terms of endearment, psycho.
Jared, do you ever think about divorcing me? We were just talking
Oh
about
my
this.
god, what a morbid
I'll
question.
think about it once we get married.
That was a perfect answer from
That
a
was
perfect
really
man.
People are gonna
You
like,
gotta
take
repeat
that
it.
conversation.
If
though.
you didn't hear, Jared says, I'll think about it after we get married. So
People are gonna be like, Ashley's even talking about divorce. Like that must mean that she's gonna divorce.
maybe we'll
Jared.
get us some listeners.
No,
No
I
one
want to
would
cut out
think
the whole
that.
thing because people are gonna misinterpret it.
No,
They're not
they're
gonna misinterpret
not.
it.
We need to start having insensitivity training for society.
That's true.
It's
I mean,
too much. I can't filter myself that much. Like if someone actually thought that from that conversation, can't go that far. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I know.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
It feels like you have to kind of like preface everything. Even when I was just doing the recap, it was
You were
like
doing a Bachelor
if I
recap?
said anything criticizing anybody, I felt like I had to say something really nice about them
Yeah.
beforehand, just to be like, I respect them. They're awesome. They're great. They're amazing people. But I could have done without this.
Yeah.
And I felt like I had
Yeah.
to say all that because if I just said I could have done without that, people would have been like, you're mean. You're
Yeah.
a bully. It's like I didn't say anything.
This is an
bad.
interesting conversation because I do a lot of fashion critique, and I think a lot of people are now saying, "You're such a bitch. Why would you say that?" And I'm commenting on a dress.
Yeah,
not
the
the
dress does
person.
not have feelings.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, just like you, Jared, I'm saying, well, that one wasn't my favorite. Instead of being like, that should be on the Goodwill clearance rack.
So bad. You need to spell out everything for people because if you let them interpret, they're going to interpret in the most negative way
We'll take
possible.
sound bites and run.
Like I said something about our wedding being particularly stressful. Like we had to handle some things like business because there was like a lot of bartering. Because there's a lot of bartering. Like we'll do this in exchange for that.
Yeah.
And then people took it and ran with it as Ashley seeing her marriage to Jared as a business.
Oh.
What?
And I was
That's
like,
a
I'm going to
crazy
go
stress.
slay all of you.
Those cocks.
Yeah.
But that's people just wanting to find a story,
Yeah.
wanting to make something out of nothing, you know. The reverse effect, if I am playing devil's advocate, is by being, I do like this new wave because you are hurting less people's feelings, and I'm all about hurting less people's feelings.
Fuck people's feelings. Get with the program, guys.
People do need to get a little bit of a tougher skin. Sometimes.
Like, I'm not
Yeah.
intentionally hurting you. Like, I'm not hurting you, okay?
Look at this little girl sitting right
No
here
one
on
can
this
see
chair.
her.
No, I respect hurting people's feelings.
What?
As
You
long
respect
as,
hurting people's
as long as it's merited, okay? Jared,
Yeah, I'm kind of for shaming a little bit.
I'm for
I shame myself all the time.
Me
I'm
too.
not
I
saying
hate
you-
myself.
Yeah, that's
Me
how I
too.
go to the gym.
No.
I go to the gym because I look at myself and I'm like, you're a fat piece of shit. Get to the gym
Oh,
right now.
wow.
You need
I
to
don't-
learn
I'm
more
not that
self-love. You've been bad lately about your self-love.
Well, I do it. I'm dramatizing it. I don't actually say that. But I do it because obviously we have a wedding coming up. So I'm like, you got to get ready for the wedding. And you got to go to the gym. You hate going to the gym, but like, you know, I'm like, you need abs. Get abs. You need more muscles. Go.
I don't know
I shame
why.
myself.
I
That is the
Compliment
opposite
him
of
and
what
his
I tell
muscles
myself. I'm like,
all day.
eat these cheese puffs.
I know.
You,
Same.
I'm like, you have a good personality. You'll find a man. I'm looking in the mirror like, I'm like, order the pizza, Naz. Someone will love you for you.
Yep.
Look how far that's got me.
Naz.
Actually, someone that listens to the podcast messaged me the other day and was like, I just want to let you know, like, I think you're really pretty and amazing. I feel like you put yourself down a lot on the podcast. So I feel like I need to tell everyone that I am confident in
you
myself.
are confident. You enjoy
Yeah.
your face, your body, and your hair.
well,
and,
that's not completely
and your
accurate.
personality and your talent.
I'm striving to.
But
I think that's all I
but
can
like
say.
you do more than you vocalize.
What?
Like
Yeah,
you do
yeah,
like
yeah.
you feel yourself more than you vocalize.
I think you guys helped me be more comfortable in my skin. But before I met you, I don't think I was.
Really?
Yeah. I've told you this a million
so.
times.
Lauren didn't know why she wanted to be friends with you because she thought you were too pretty.
Lauren literally makes me feel so good about my body. It's so weird. But I know
Lauren
You
is a
really
great
should
body
be.
advocate.
Yeah.
Lauren will see my butt look gigantic, and she's like,
It looks good.
she's like,
Looking healthy.
You're looking plump.
See? Everyone's beautiful.
Oh, Jared's loving that. I don't
well, I was
get Jared,
gonna-
pop a squat.
Oh, no, I
Pull
was
the
gonna say-
microphone up.
Naz, I was super intimidated by you when I first met you because
me this
I
too.
know. So when I first met Naz on Bachelor, you were a producer. You came into my room and you were just wearing all black leather jacket. You have an intimidating look. You're a good looking girl. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, are all the producers like this? Am I just going to feel like crap about myself constantly on this thing?
she's so smiley and welcoming.
Yeah, you are very smiley and welcoming, but I just thought it was like you're cool. I didn't know. I was always on edge when I was first meeting people. I thought you were just like kind of like, hey, what's
cool
up,
for
Jared?
you.
How you doing? Yeah, like,
Yeah.
oh man,
This
girl's
proves my
cool.
theory
Yeah.
that I'm a man repeller. I'm just kidding, Jared.
For good reasons, you know.
Yeah, if anything, it's for good reasons.
It sucks.
I don't think you're a man repeller.
going through the week. You know, you're getting rid of the
Jared,
week.
thanks for saying that. It's very nice. Wait, I wanted to ask you about something I asked the girls. I've been seeing this trend on dating apps recently where a lot of guys have been giving me their number instead of asking for my number. And it's like an overwhelming amount. Not like just 5 guys. Like every guy is like, oh, let's take this off the app. And they give me their number instead of saying, what's your number?
What's your take on that?
It's so annoying to me. Just ask for my number.
Yeah, but it's eliminating a step. That's all it is. Instead of asking me for your number and then you giving it to it, it's like, hey, if you want to text, here you go.
But it's like, don't you feel like that's so much less romantic? Aren't you like a romantic at heart? That's so like, it's like we're already on this like digital, like inorganic place. You can't even ask for my number.
It's hard to be romantic initially on a dating app, right? Because you're swiping through people, you connect with someone. It's almost as if you want to get off the app as soon as possible. So I can see where guys are coming from. It only means they
But
really like you.
You agree with it or no?
I'm not
Would you
against
do it if you were on an app?
Would you teach your son to give his number to a woman or ask for a number?
I would probably never think twice about it unless Naz brought it up.
I don't know. We're also living in a a
my
very sensitive
God.
That's what I said.
society,
That's what I
and so like
said.
now it's out of the guy's hands, so he can be like, "Hey, I didn't know anything."
Right. Like
it was-
Aziz Ansari's probably like giving
yeah,
numbers
it's
now.
up to you now. Like if you want to text me, great, but maybe
Yeah.
guys think it's a little too forward now to ask for a girl's number. Instead, they'll leave it up to
Precisely
you.
What we just said before you came in the door.
Yeah, which I understand is it's very logical.
They think
I
they're being
understand how
respectful,
frustrating
but
it
they're
is.
losing their romance.
I
Yeah.
think just ask for my number. Jesus Christ.
How does it feel to be Jared, so perfect inside and out?
Please cut that
Hey,
out.
everyone, we'll start sending
Look at this
throw up
box.
bags.
What are those called?
The Vom bags.
But on planes, they're not called throw up bags.
What are they called?
Yeah, they're called vomit bags.
Vomit
No,
bags.
they're called something else, like something a little more respectable.
Wait, do they still have those? I feel like I haven't seen a
Yeah.
vomit bag in a
Yeah,
while.
they're there.
Vomit
But
bag.
I haven't seen anybody throw up for
An
a long
motion
time.
sickness.
Motion sickness
bag.
Actually,
bag.
I've not. I've been on many of planes as you have, and I don't remember seeing a vomit bag in the little.
Oh yeah, they're there.
Oh, would you ever think to grab one if you were throwing up?
I
or just
did that
forget?
when I was little.
I mean, yeah, I
Mom
wouldn't-
gave me it, and I was like, I didn't.
I
know.
swear, Mom made us think we were motion sickness. Motion
No,
sick.
I think
made
little
us think we
kids.
were motion
Mom
think
was always
kids,
so
like, have
nervous
them.
and motion sick, and then and she was like, "Oh, you're probably gonna need this," and then I was like, "I do."
You never threw up
I don't
from
know.
it. I did a couple times, but definitely have not felt that for
Well.
many moons.
You have like been through a lot of traumatic experiences I would never want to do, like pee my pants in public, throw up on someone on an airplane. You've really been through
thrown
it
up
all.
Throwing up
Actually,
in
I
Jared's
get-
car.
Thrown
I
up
did
in
in
Jared's
Jared's
car.
car.
Oh, well, I threw up in Big's car. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, you've been through the same traumatic experiences.
I don't know. All right, guys. Well, this was a lovely fireside chat.
This was it. We're done.
Yeah.
Is there another show you'd like to talk about?
Now that you say so.
Your eyebrows are unreal.
Thank you.
Do you admire them every day?
No.
Do you thank God for them before bed?
No, there's so much.
You're so lucky.
Thank you. I think Lauren's are even better because they're like not overwhelming.
No, I think yours are like Eugene Levy's. They're like a part of you.
Who's that? Who's that?
The guy with the eyebrows.
You know, the guy with the
Your
eyebrows.
dad?
The actor. No, not Peter Gallagher.
Oh.
My mom used to say that she had like an affair with Peter Gallagher, which is how I got my eyebrows.
Oh my god, amazing. He's like, it's like Oscar the Grouch. Like, you have amazing eyebrows.
Well, thank you. All right, guys. Well, this
Giving
was
myself
fun.
a breast exam.
Yeah,
as
what
we were
are you
doing.
doing?
Oh my God. I was doing that the other day to myself. Like, not like, I was just like really like massaging them.
Feeling for
because,
the lump?
You know, I feel for the lumps. Just like, I have so many lumps in my boobs. Like, they just tell me I have lumpy boobs.
Really?
Yeah.
You have lumps in your boobs?
Yes.
Why?
I have a lot of cyst action in my boobies. So I was playing with my boobs the other day, not even realizing, just doing what a lot of girls do.
Yeah.
And Jared goes, "Can you stop? It's fucking gross." And I had no idea. I was like, "Oh,
Why is that gross?
You had to see it. It wasn't like
she was just doing the exact same thing."
But no, she's not. I can't explain over the podcast. She's not cupping from underneath. She literally had her like this, going like this. I was like, can
Wait,
you,
describe it. Describe
Like
it.
pinching them from the
she
top
was
to
pinching
bottom.
them, yeah, as if she was like a
like
lobster.
a clam or something. Yeah, a
You
lobster.
know?
Yeah.
So imagine how a lobster, like, put your hands like this and pretend you're a lobster, then turn your hands upside down, and then just grab your boobs and then go up and down. And that's exactly what she was doing as we're having a casual conversation about how we need to go to Target or something.
Yeah, it was like the most
That's funny.
regular
guess
conversation. I didn't even realize what I was doing.
Girls touch their boobs all the time and they don't realize it.
I touch my boobs all the time.
Jared falls asleep with his hand in his boxers half the time.
That's a classic man move as well.
Oh, yeah. Why do guys do that, Jared?
Jared.
It's like a comfort thing.
Do you just want to hold the little guy?
There's something comforting
Yeah.
about just...
That's why we touch our boobs.
You're just
Nothing.
giving him
Yeah,
a
but
little sleeping
I-
If
bag?
you
I
had
do it in
boobs, you'd be
bed.
touching them the whole day.
Constantly.
Yeah, if you
But-
had balls of fat on your chest, just hanging, you'd be like, wee, 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 wee. Sorry, I'm touching
That's true.
them now.
That's fair. But I do it in bed, you know?
Yeah.
There's a
Only
time and a
in bed,
place,
that's why
Ashley
it's
I. There's a
funny.
time and a
It was
place.
just... It was such a turnoff. I don't know, like, I'm sorry. What do you want from me?
It's okay.
You would think a woman touching their boobs
Yeah,
would be a turn
exactly.
on.
but not in a non-sexual
That
way.
way.
I know.
What if I was
Like,
going
imagine
like
if I was...
this?
Imagine, not to be gross, imagine if I was just, like, stretching out my balls. I'm touching them, but, like, that's not a turn on.
Oh my God, that was that's so true.
funny. That's a real, that's parallel right there.
Like, imagine if I'd be like, can you fucking not stretch your balls out right now? Dave?
Oh, that's hilarious.
What other things do we
well,
do
no,
that we
honestly,
don't even
on
realize?
that note, I want to end that
Okay.
with Jared stretching his balls out. Okay.
All right.
Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
guys. Bye.
We love you.
Podcast. This podcast is brought to you by Wave Podcast Network. Check out all of our shows, including the Brain Candy Podcast, I Don't Get It, Coffee Convos, and Let's Talk About It.